All right. Okay.
God, my bangs are terrible.
All right.
I look like I'm dead.
Okay. So just the final check. So you can hear. So you can hear all my drop-ins just perfect. I'm going to just do it again.
Hair in my eye. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they're fine.
Too much
They
here.
fine. They good. They good.
Very good. Okay.
Yeah. They aight.
Alright. Let's. Okay. All right. That's ready. That's ready. Okay. Video. Okay. Video. Video's looking good. Okay. All right. Oh no! Don't want that. Don't
I
want that.
still have freaking too many cooks stuck in my head.
It takes a
Too
bit.
many cooks.
Too many cooks.
Too many cooks.
Too many cooks.
It takes a bit to make a stew.
Takes a lot to make a steak.
Takes a lot.
Especially when it's me and you. Distorts and gets weird. Scoop of kids to add the spice.
I like that part when they actually got into like the space part. Oh, that part.
I know they are cybernetic, optimized, organized knights of science, fighting against the beast rebels of the hellscape. When it comes to the future, you can never have too many cooks.
I may not be a fan of like Adult Swim's.
But that was freaking.
That was.
I
cheap.
love that. I love that's the real crap.
Yeah.
All right. Mono. Okay. Rock. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Hey everyone! This is your old pal Cube III, and welcome to Otaku Midnight, where everything is awesome. And as always, these are my awesome co-hosts. Please go ahead.
I'm Zeke Freak, and tonight I'm going to be running a little social experiment. I just tweeted Zayn Hussein did 9/11, the truth is out here, hashtag One Direction. Let's see how many angry tweets I get before the episode ends. I'm guessing not many because most middle school girls should be in bed by now.
Or it's probably Thanksgiving break.
Too long.
Oh shit. Anyway, let's find out.
So
And
many racist uncles. Hey, I'm Keikaku Cat, confirmed best girl.
yes, Keikaku Cat is best girl. All right. So how's it been, fellas?
Busy, crazy, fun.
Yeah. Over here, just been preparing for Black Friday, and speaking of Black Friday, don't shop on Thanksgiving. You hear me? If you shop
I
on
have some.
Thanksgiving, you are lame.
Well, I have work on Thanksgiving, but barely. It's just in the morning.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what's taking up my time. Smash Brothers.
Yeah. If you got a green,
Whoa!
if you got, how'd it go again? Sell it and smash. Whatever.
Settle it. If only everyone could just settle it in Smash, there'd be no
Damn
war.
it, I remember when we settled it in Quake. Jeez, what happened to
Actually,
those
there'd be
days?
a lot more war, but
You
it
know
would be
what?
more fun.
If this was a no game, no life world, this everything would be settled either in Smash. There would be no Gamergate because everything would be settled with the game. It'd be settled with either Mario Kart or Smash Brothers.
I don't know. They'd all complain about super sexualized Zero Suit Samus.
Do you remember that time that Notch wanted to settle a court dispute with a game of Quake?
What? Is this true?
But by the way, I'm
Yeah.
not dismissing the idea that I don't know why they decided to design. I don't know why they decided to give Samus rocket high heels and stuff. And I mean, other than why, but she does play really well. She kicks ass.
Okay.
Like I've been playing as her. She's fun.
Yeah, I don't have a Wii U yet, but I might just.
I've just been playing. The Wii U version isn't here yet for me, but I'm getting I've been playing the 3DS version.
Yeah, I have a 3DS somewhere. I think I might just get it. But maybe we can have a little bit of I don't know, just a little smash out sometime.
Right.
Smashing. Okay. Zeke, what's been going on with you, bud?
Yeah, I said I was gonna check out the Nira manga, so I have for my library. I started watching Tiger and Bunny and K Project again. Tiger and Bunny actually.
Tiger and Bunny so good.
Yeah, I like it okay. I like it okay. I'm a little disappointed by the constant CG, given that I know Sunrise can do 2D very well.
Yeah, but I kind of like the design of it when it comes to the superhero suits. The only times it can be a little jarring is like, Fire Emblem is suddenly 3D when he puts on the mask. Huh.
Well, exactly, because you got the 2D faces inside the 3D suits.
Yeah.
I didn't find it 3D that jarring. It's
I like the design of it, because what's weird is, literally, well, not literally, there are obviously some problems with the show, but one of the biggest shames about Tiger and Bunny is just how damn good Viz's release of it, plus video quality and a great English dub, and they took too long to release it.
Oh no!
And didn't advertise it. No, it would have been a hit. People would have loved it. People who don't even like anime would watch this fun superhero show, but no one knows about it because they didn't do enough.
Yeah,
that happened with like everything they run on Neon Alley. Is that they released it far later than they should have, but they dubbed it far earlier than they.
I know. It's like you took too long. Now they didn't want it anymore. Because keep in mind, Tiger and Bunny aired at the same time as freaking Madoka, and yet it came out much later here.
Yeah, can I just say my piece about Viz? I am a little disappointed on how they're handling the Blu-ray situation.
God. Well, I don't know what to say about that. It's like, well, what are you going to do about it? At least they found a... They gave such lawyer speak, but if I worked for them, I would be forced to do the same thing. At least I didn't, or worse, I would have been so unprofessional, blown up, and been all, hey, you're lucky you get this show at all. You don't want it? Send it back. We're not fixing shit for you, and why should we? We're Viz, bitch.
I was saying...
But that's like... Well, I don't like saying fuck you to the customer, either.
No, God, no, please. I'm not saying that, listeners. We love you.
I was saying earlier that unless it's Shonen Jump property or something they aired on Neon Alley, they don't seem to put as much effort into their releases otherwise.
And that's a shame too, because to me, yeah, you should. I mean, especially since it's a big ass property like Sailor fucking Moon. Yeah, you better be making sure that that you have everything ready and everything looks fucking silky smooth. And you want to know something else? I really liked, this line that NTR Radio shouts to you guys. I liked how they kind of took the piss out of like when they said, "Oh, we're video encoders on steroids," and they were like, "Yeah, encoders on crack, encoders on braille." Encoders on crack, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think it's kind of shitty on how they're kind of handling it, and I really hope that I
wasn't defending this, by the way. I was just pointing out that there are plenty of great Viz releases.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
that's true.
Let's see.
It's easy for people to look at one big incident and go, "This company has ruined everything."
Now everyone's all like, "Fuck this! I'm done with them. Never want to buy from them again. I'm sick of this shit." It's like, oh please, eventually every company will piss you off and you'll just stop buying anime altogether, you baby.
Well, that's what they want.
I know, it's like, oh, you still buy from Funimation? Wait till they screw up again. Then you'll hate them. As I tweeted before, I said, calling it now, Cowboy Bebop Blu-rays come out, the video quality isn't good enough, everyone's like, fuck this, I hate Funimation, and then 2 weeks later go back to buying their stuff again.
The dark levels aren't dark enough. No buy.
I saw a bit of banding here. Funimation, don't you understand how important this show is? How can you handle it like this? And then you release then you release Space Dandy with boobies.
Guys, I want to say something real quick. I'm a hardcore videophile, and I don't complain about half the shit these people complain about. That's what's funny to me. But when I see something really that glaring, that's when I'll talk about it.
As I mentioned a long time ago, does anyone other than anime fans do this? Are there nerds who buy their favorite dumbass comedies like The Big Bang Theory on Blu-ray and then complain about the video quality? Where are those nerds?
Well, first
off, I'm sure there are people like that.
You can't just assume, dude. Just saying, bro. But you know, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of movie fans that are like, I know like Zach Berkey kind of like, made a thing about the Roger Rabbit Blu-ray looking like ass or something like that.
Well, I'll agree on that one. I've seen it. That's.
Well, I'm pretty sure there's film nerds out there that also will complain about, oh, my Interstellar Blu-ray doesn't look so stellar.
If you have an Interstellar Blu-ray, you are a pirate and a thief.
Well, I just pulled that out of my ass. But
yeah.
Anyway, besides all that Viz shit, but
let's see. But I was gonna say about the Sailor Moon Blu-rays. I was like, hey, every single Sentai Blu-ray just got a lot prettier, didn't it? It was like,
Sentai
hey, just looks a lot
better, doesn't it?
All these people, I know, all these people who hate Sentai is like, well, I love Sentai, neener.
Yeah,
they're nice people.
Yes, they are.
What a bunch of flip-floppers.
Flip-floppers.
Anyway, when it comes to stuff I've been watching recently, in between playing Smash Brothers, home video releases, I finally watched all of Azumanga Daioh. That was a nice show. I think the dub still holds up. Weird southern accent for Osaka and all.
Darn pleased to meet you, y'all.
Let's see. I watched.
That's how they were supposed to do it. That's the only way they can figure out a way to dial it.
I know. I couldn't think of a way to do it either.
I think it's always either Southern or Brooklyn.
Yeah.
I think it's either Southern or Brooklyn. They always do.
I watched High School DxD New because I watched the first season. Even more than nipples. I don't even know how this aired on TV. It's even lewder. I mean, it gets really, really, really. What do you expect? It's a fan service show. But then, what surprised me is that it's like, wait a minute, when did this show get good? Because I honestly and really liked it by the end, and I was like, what the hell? You made me like High School DxD. What's going on?
Kikaku Cat likes High School DxD. Unsubscribe.
Oh. There you go.
Kikaku Cat likes DxD, unfriended.
I was like, huh. Notice when it actually got genuinely serious and got into battles and stuff, it seemed much more like a Dragon Ball show, and then all of a sudden the fan service vanished for a little while, except for the fights where the clothing gets damaged, like in Iki Tosen style. But then all of a sudden when it's Issei fighting and all this stuff, it's like, wait a minute, it's like this is a different show. Where'd all the boobs go?
Boobies.
They developed some of the characters who I didn't really care anything. Well, I barely care about any of these characters at all in the first place. It's which one do you think is the hottest?
High School DxD.
Really, that's all it's supposed to do. The only way they try to make these characters compelling is to make you think which one is the hottest, which one will you then try to emotionally attach to just because you're physically attracted to them.
High School DxD.
Then I realized, Konako is a completely one-note character. She is the monotone, you're a perv, I hate you. And she's the one who uses punches and kicks and stuff, and she never gets any more developed than that. And it's just like, well, that's all she is. Akeno gets more likable, and I'm like, okay, she's cool. And then boobs, because it's High School DxD.
Boobs!
The dub. Oh my god, the dub. For one thing, I wanted to say, Jamie Markey must love doing this stuff, because every time there is this trashy absolute fan service show, not only does she write the English dub script, but she stars in it. So it's clear she loves doing this, and the terminology she put in all this stuff. For one thing, I was thinking, are we sure Stephen Foster didn't invade Funimation, because it's don't fuck with me, you fallen angel pricks, oh you piece of shit, I'll fucking kill you. I was well, okay. Well, okay, that's not fair, because they're obviously putting effort and emotion into this. Therefore, it's not Stephen Foster, and they honestly and they honestly care. But as people, even people who like really, really, really hate shows like High School DxD, and I don't blame them. I don't know what got me to start watching in the first place. This is a show I was ready to write off and hate, because I mean, just look at it.
Yeah, this was a show that the anti-boy brigade was destined to hate.
Well, no, this is one where I completely don't blame them. I mean, I wanted to hate it too. Look at it. But it's not a show I'm going to recommend to anyone or be like, oh, you want to get into anime? I got to show you this. They're going to run away from me. and I don't blame them. Look at it.
No. They'll run away from you, and then they'll watch it behind your back.
Even people who absolutely hate this kind of stuff mention that Funimation, when they're dubbing shows that are absolute fan service trash, I don't think they think it is. They still put the same amount of effort into it that they put into when they're dubbing things that are actually deep, and I use that in quotations because the word deep has lost all meaning. So you could
say that's a good thing, though, that they're so consistent.
No. That is a good thing. It means they put the same amount of time and effort into a show, regardless of actual quality of the show itself, and that's what they think all anime deserves, and that's great of them.
Well, the way I see, you got to give it to Funimation. At least they're not being pretentious about it.
This often ends up being a show gets a much better dub than it deserves. It's like, wow, this dub was great. If only it could have been for a better show.
Despite the fan service.
If you took away High School DxD's fan service, it'd be 2 minutes long.
Yeah, basically. Okay, I got some. I also got some stuff. Okay.
Swag time!
I was going to say, I already mentioned Monogatari second season, Nadeko Medusa, right?
Yeah, I think you mentioned that maybe...
That was awesome.
Yeah, I don't think you did. You might want to mention it again.
He just did.
It was really, really good, and I can't wait for the next... I mean, obviously I could just watch it on Crunchyroll right now, but I'm being lazy and just watching the Blu-rays when they come out because of that awesome video quality. So next up for me is Shinobu Time, which I've also heard great things about. Basically, there are no bad arcs left in Monogatari because there's nothing ahead for me other than the stuff people have absolutely raved about how great it is. Next is Shinobu Time, and then Hitagi End.
Yeah, I need to really get into the Monogatari series.
Remember when I thought I was gonna hate it? Stupid me.
Yes.
I remember those days very clearly.
Although, sorry, VZ, Mayoi is nowhere near my favorite character. She's fun. I find her conversations with Araragi hilarious and fun, and she bites him and he beats her up and molests her or whatever, and I find that funny. But I do not want it. No way I'm going for that.
Chicago Cat finds molestation funny. Unsubscribed.
I'm triggered.
Hey, you've already unsubscribed. That means you double subscribe.
The funny thing is that they're unsubscribing to Cube's channel because of you.
Yeah, bro. Thanks a lot.
Come for the Cube, leave for the Keikaku.
Exactly. They'll still love me, though. They'll follow me everywhere.
Bye.
Okay, alright. Well, okay. I got these two games in the mail. This right here, folks, is Nazo no Murasamejo, or this is for the Famicom Disk System. This is actually a Famicom Disk System disc.
Famicom Disk.
Yeah, Famicom Disk. And I also got Gyrus, which is a fun shooter. I kind of like the Famicom Disk System version of this better, so I got that. I don't have the actual twin Famicom yet, but thanks to some issues which I won't get into, I don't really have it as of yet. I won't go into that. But to the people at Bai, yeah, y'all are a bunch of bricks. Okay, all right, and I also got Esper Dream 2, which is for the Famicom. So yeah, whole lot of Famicom shit. So yeah.
Right. I also got season 1 of Index on Blu-ray and just started rewatching the series, and I was like,
how is Index on Blu-ray? 'Cause I think I might pick it up.
Video quality-wise, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It looks fine. It's great for a Funimation Blu-ray. I was just like, because this is the second time I've watched season 1 of Index, and I was like, oh, this isn't how I remember it. This show doesn't really make a lot of sense, does it?
Speaking of Index, can I just say how I hate how Yen Press uses Goodreads for their giveaways?
Goodreads? Why?
I hate.
By the way, I got the first of the Index novels from Yen Press, and God, that art style is hideous. It's so ugly. The anime looks so much better. I can't believe that's what the characters originally looked like. It's awful. Well, it's just everything about it looks awful.
Well, most light novel illustrators are just a step up from
So it's like,
amateur
oh my god, just watch the anime.
Yeah. Yeah, I have no interest. I mean, the only light novels I kind of want to check out are the No Game No Life novels. And,
I'll check. Oh, I read the first. I read the first volume of the manga adaptation. That's still fun. The
Can I go on my Goodreads tirade here?
Go ahead.
After I finish the thing about the Game No Life manga, what's weird is all of Volume 1 of the manga only adapts the first 2 episodes, so this is going to be a long adaptation. It didn't leave anything out, but it also has a short story at the end that has something when Sora and Shiro were kids and how they decided that they would never lose another game again, and involved them mean guy at the arcade, and that was interesting. And it was fun stuff. I liked it. So I'll go ahead with the manga. All right, you're open, Zeke.
Yeah, okay. I hate that they use Goodreads for their giveaways because Goodreads does not do random drawings. They have this like complex algorithm based on like how active you are on Goodreads and how many books you've read and how many reviews you left and shit. Like this is like the most unbalanced giveaway sweepstakes ever, and I hate that they keep using that because it's not a. I think that Yen Press thinks it's a random drawing, but it's not.
That is a load of bullshit. All I gotta say is, wow, Goodreads? That's a load of fucking bullshit, man.
Yeah. I think Yen Press is just, I don't think they really understand what's going on there, because the way they word it makes it
either they've been paid off.
You know what, that's a depressing possibility, actually. I want to believe in you, Yen Press. And I also want you to put up your May release schedule already.
Yeah. Oh, The Devil is a Part-Timer novels will come out too, and that's cool.
Yeah, April is like the month of light novels. They got like 6 stuff coming out then.
Oh, that's right. I read a review of The Devil is a Part-Timer in an Otaku USA magazine from a few months ago that I forgot I had. I didn't know it was there. Way to put nothing but the most fan-servicey shot on the front, so now people will think it's a fan service show, and it's not.
Oh, you mean like Funimation's YouTube channel?
No! Now hold on. Funimation's not the only one guilty of this. I was about to mention that. The Hidamari Sketch X SP Blu-ray, that's just 2 episodes, both the disc art on it has Yuno in a bikini, and when you put in the disc, the menu screen art has them all in bikinis with like Hiro eating a popsicle too. They never wear bikinis. They never wear bikinis in either of those episodes.
Okay. What's so bad about the...
Way to tease you in with the fan service.
Yeah, the thing is, Funimation's YouTube channel has a habit of putting fan servicey thumbnails on shows that aren't fan servicey.
The boob things. Yeah, hey, that's a marketing tactic.
I'm sorry. How quickly did Season 2 of Haganai sell out with the limited edition, and how quickly did High School DxD sell out completely of the limited edition? I mean, it's like, if this worked for them, they're gonna do that, and they're gonna market Space Dandy with boobies. What the hell are you gonna do about it? Neener.
Well, 2 words, guys. Sex sells.
I'm gonna be like.
I don't mind it when it's genuine. I only mind.
Get out.
No. I don't mind it when it's genuine, when it reflects the product. I only dislike it when it's not really indicative of the product they're selling.
I'll admit it was really weird to do that for Birdie the Mighty, which was not a fan service show at all. But then again, that it didn't. Maybe they were desperate to increase sales of it, and it didn't work because that show bombed.
Bombed.
Oh, whatever, they tried.
Ba-bomb! Okay. All right.
Maybe if they had promoted Black Lagoon as something sexier, more people in Toonami would have watched it.
Well, that's Toonami's fault, isn't it? That's Toonami's fault.
I don't know how well it sold for them, but I assume fairly well. I'm sure Black Lagoon still has its fans.
You know what?
I like it. I bought it.
When I first started watching Tiger and Bunny, I said to myself, this seems like something that should have been on Toonami at some point.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
There's plenty of free space for it. Air it. Just air it. We literally have to change nothing. It's already perfect for the block. There is nothing to edit out.
It actually kind of reminds me.
It's missing. It's a fun superhero show while still having enough mature themes in it to be. It is one of the most obvious Toonami shows I've seen in years, and it's not on the block.
It actually reminds me a lot of Symbionic Titan for some reason. I don't know why.
Not as canceled.
Yeah,
except not canceled.
I'm really sad that show got shit canned because
we're all sad about that.
Yeah.
No use crying over that.
Yeah, Tartakovsky's now busy working on that Samurai Jack movie that'll never come out.
He's working on. Isn't he working on a Popeye movie now?
Yeah.
Is he?
I know he did Hotel Transylvania. That's about it.
Hotel Transylvania.
Okay. So, do you have anything else, Kikaku Cat, before Zeke has a little newsreel thing?
What else? Let's see. I talked about Hidamari's sketch at SP, which is nice and fun and cute. It honestly made me laugh out loud at 2 points.
2 points, really?
Well, Hidamari sketch doesn't normally make me laugh out loud because it's not a show where, of course, anything happens. It's just a relaxing, healing anime, and that's all you need to think of it when watching it. Otherwise, you're not going to enjoy it.
For some reason, I thought you were talking about an actual comedy.
You need to understand what it is before you watch it.
Yeah, it's a show that you wouldn't really want to sit in with the characters and all that stuff.
Right. What else did I watch?
Like you're a fly on the wall.
VZ is so gonna kill me for that.
I like the show. What's the problem? I know I watched something else.
VZ can now yell at you about it on Twitter with his new Twitter account.
Yeah, VZ Mark II on Twitter.
Thanks for the follow.
Hide your waifus.
Too lewd even for me. Sorry, dude. Then again, I don't watch hentai, so.
Okay, all right.
Sorry,
so
I can't. I mean, I just can't get into that.
Hey, it's good. Not everyone likes hentai. It's all good. It's okay.
All right. Anything else, or is it newsreel time?
I'll give it to you.
Yeah, go for it, man.
Okay. Last time we reported the Dish Network cut off Cartoon Network and Adult Swim.
Oh, yeah, it's back.
Yeah, it's back. So if you have Dish, drop Dish. But if you want to keep Dish, you have Cartoon Network again. So good job. Yeah. Goro second season and movie confirmed. Attack on Titan second season confirmed.
Oh yeah, Goro is a fun show.
Speaking of
it's also the best. Still the best opening theme of the season.
I know it's kind of old news, but oh man, Attack on Titan with Marvel. Sorry, I kind of.
Oh, I don't give a damn about that. I do not at all in the slightest. It sounds terrible to me.
That sounds stupid as hell.
It does. But it's like, treat it like one of the dumb spin-offs I don't give a damn about. It's like, okay, so when can I watch more Attack on Titan? 2016? Oh, I gotta wait over a year. Oh well, see you then.
In a world filled with dumb, gimmicky crossovers, this might just be the most dumb and gimmicky yet.
To be honest, the idea of it annoys me, and I don't even want to talk about it.
Yeah. Anyway, second season confirmed for 2016, which seems a little late to me.
Yeah.
Is there just not enough manga for them to go through?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is up with that. But yeah, like I said, that shit annoys me. But anything else, Laziki?
Yes, Attack on Titan live-action film casting confirmed. 7 out of 13 characters to be original to the film. And based on some screenshots, people are speculating that it takes place in modern day.
God, I know. I saw Hanji with a rocket launcher, and I was like, well, this movie will be about as faithful as Dragon Ball Evolution. I'm out.
I wish it was American made, so that way Patrick Stewart can be Pixis.
Yeah. That's a weird thing to say, by the way, as I wish it was American-made. I
have seen two different old dudes at conventions who pull off perfect Pixis cosplays, and it's like, I love that they still cosplay at their age, and the fact that they pull it off so damn well.
Cool.
The reason I did these two news things back to back is because, coincidentally, all of the live-action Garo stuff is always modern day too, which is why they did a fantasy setting for the anime, because they finally could. Because when you're filming in Japan, you basically have two options: a rice field or a city. So that's just how it goes.
Yeah. Hey, or do it the Power Rangers way: fight the monsters in the abandoned quarry. With a vague bulldozer or something in the background, so it can be like, oh, don't worry, there's construction going on here. What, pushing around the rocks? Yeah, sure. Let's fight the monsters.
Yeah.
Fight the monsters in the quarry.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Tokyo Ghoul author writing original ending scripts for Season 2 because he was not satisfied with how Season 1 rushed through his material.
Which is weird, because I loved Season 1, so I think
but
doing a better job in the manga.
Think about it from the author's perspective, though, is that they basically condensed 80 chapters in 12 episodes. That's...
So
maybe you should write faster.
So Season 2 is
going
to be a redo?
No. Season 2 is going to have an original ending, separate from the manga.
Maybe it'll go the Full Metal Alchemist route and end up being really good on its own.
I don't think anything's ever going to be that good again for some reason. You know what I mean?
True. Oh yeah, like back in 2003. Because keep in mind, that was written by the same the Full Metal Alchemist 2003. Apparently, that was written by the same dude who did.
No. It was, first of all, it's a woman. Second of all, it wasn't written by her, but she did supervise it.
No, I'm talking about who did the screenplay for the anime, not the original manga, bro. Just saying.
What? I must have misinterpreted something. Yeah. Screenplay for what? For FMA 2003?
Yeah, for FMA 2003.
Yeah, all I said was that the mangaka supervised it. Anyway, Crunchyroll reports 400,000 unique paid subscribers, brings in $2.78 million a month, but still can't fix their shitty web player.
I've never had a problem with their web player, if I'm being 100% honest.
Okay, sometimes I have Crunchyroll problems where it pauses and won't load anymore after precisely 1 minute or 1 minute and 1 second, and that's always where it'll freeze. And then I have to reload the page and then force it to jump to that point in time to force it to go past that one mark. Then it'll start loading again. Otherwise, Crunchyroll will act all, I'm confused. I can't load anymore. And I was like, oh, I see what you're doing. You're going to try and freeze again. I'm going to force you to go to 1 minute and 2 seconds, and then you'll load normally again.
Yeah,
like,
that is what problem I have.
Where is that you want me to load? 0? And I said, no, 1 minute, 2 seconds. So I drag the thing over there again. It tries to skip back to 0. I'm not letting you go back there, and I force it to go past 1 minute, so then it'll start playing again.
Like we've said before, piracy is a service problem, and this is a service problem.
Yeah, he's right. He isn't wrong.
I mean, me included, lots of people have issues with their web player. Their console apps are generally better, but
guys, I got to be honest with you. I think their PS3 app is just a load of garbage.
Oh yeah. The PS3 app.
Whatever.
Bad. Yeah, the Vita app's a bit better. I know some of the phone apps are better too.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know
I have this weird thing where streaming in general is just iffy on PS3 with Netflix, Hulu Plus do this as well. It's just always been iffy.
I've never had
like a dream.
The PS3. I've never had a video play well on it, other than discs.
Yeah, and only Blu-rays, because DVD. The PS3 tends to like sharpen and oversaturate DVDs for some reason.
Yeah, I've noticed that. That's the reason why I kind of sworn off DVDs. But that's because
Well, yeah.
So this season, Are you guys watching when supernatural battles became commonplace?
I need to get back on it.
Yes, I am. And that last episode caused a huge discussion on the NIC.
Are you talking episode 7 or 8?
7. I haven't watched 8 yet.
Oh, okay. I just watched 8, but 7. Yeah, that was great. I like how now people who were really on the fence about the show were absolutely loving it. And it's like, oh my god, it's actually getting praise from the otakus who want to point out Best Girl and stuff, and from even the critical ANN people. It's like, wait, you guys like it too? I thought you would hate the show. You know it's a harem, right?
ANN, are you drunk?
I was like, whoa, are you sure? You guys usually hate this stuff.
Exactly.
But
every now and again they'll do something where I'm just like, hey, are you drunk? Do you need to go home? Do I need to call you a cab?
And so it's like it is this have your cake and eat it too show where it has otaku love it, non-otaku love it, and because it has something for everybody, and it's also just it can also still has that funny, goofy high school comedy crap that people like us kind of like.
I'll tell you who doesn't like it. People who are obsessed with grimdark seinen.
Yeah.
Grimdark seinen elitists do not like anime.
That's funny. Sounds like one of the characters in the show.
Yeah.
Dark and dark.
Dark and dark.
I have to deal with so many grimdark seinen elitists in my life. It's ridiculous.
Well, I like grimdark, but it's not. I'm not gonna be like, oh, that's the gold standard, bro.
You know, guys, not everything has to be berserk, okay?
Yeah.
Sounds like I bet there's a Twitter user named Gold Standard Bro. Gold Standard Bro.
Not everything has to be berserk or Legends of the Galactic Heroes.
Yeah, anti-Moe Brigade.
What they
there's room for everyone in here. And then the last thing I had on my newsreel was Japanese Diet members form caucus to protect anime, manga, and games from protect creators' freedom of expression.
Oh shit. Well, this is
we're getting more political.
Well, as long as they can get rid of that stupid bill, that non-existent youth bill. Did that get struck down or?
I think it got passed, but I think it doesn't matter because these things, it basically just called for things to be labeled and separated into adult sections, but they were already doing that, so I don't know what it does. I don't know what this bill does.
I know like that one hentai. I can't think.
Oh yeah, Emoto Paradise 2 manga, which amusingly I actually started playing Emoto Paradise 1, the visual novel that the Manga Gamer put out.
Woo!
I kind of feel the game misses the point a little. But
what else? Was I gonna say? Well, I did watch Interstellar recently, and that movie was.
Wait. You watched Interstellar 555?
No, just Interstellar.
Dude, that's my favorite Daft Punk movie, starring Daft Punk.
No, I'm talking about the Christopher Nolan movie.
Are you sure? I really love Digital Love. That's my favorite song in the movie.
Never mind. Anyway, so about that movie, yeah, that movie is pretty good, and if you think space is cool, go see it. And I also
space is cool.
Speaking of that, yeah, spaceship. So I saw Lego Movie, and that movie was pretty good. That movie was pretty fun.
I love that movie. It made me so freaking happy. It was fun. It was visually so fun with all the bricks and the visual gags and the water being made out of the plastic.
It kind of took me back to a time when I used to be pumped about Legos.
It was honestly really funny.
Dude, you know what pissed me off yesterday was that Epic Rap Battles of History did an episode with Lego. It was a Lego battle, and everybody started bitching that they did something different for once. I'm like, you people. It's like you can't change anything, or just people just like have. Yeah, thank you. I didn't even know you added that one.
Yeah. Well,
it's just ridiculous. Like how dare they do something new and different?
Fucking
oh my god, it wasn't even a good rap.
I don't like different things.
I don't like things.
Okay, alright. Well, that's going to do it for this first segment. Keep it right here on Otaku Midnight. Alright, and we're clear for now.
I thought it was a great rap. You people are insane.
Speaking of rap, I'm going to put on this song.
Alright.
Or should I?
Speaking of rap, my brother told me today that the Bloods and Crips are working together now.
I don't know about that. I mean, I'm not really that.
They're collectively trying to destroy gamers.
No, he said it had something to do with Ferguson, and now the Bloods and Crips are working together.
Yeah.
Which I never thought.
Too many cops. Too many cops.
I never thought that would happen in my life. Bloods and Crips working together.
Oh.
I say too many cops will spoil the law.
Bloods and Crips working together, mass hysteria.
Let's see.
Cats and dogs having babies.
Born in the world, little cat dog. Cat dog, cat dog, cat dog, cat dog.
I honestly hated that cartoon when it was airing.
I liked some episodes. I hated others.
Yeah.
It was a very hit or miss show.
It depressed.
I don't know if I can watch it now. Basically.
No, probably not.
Okay. All right. I guess might as well put on this rap song of Heat of Mars.
Not forget it. Your home's in Bel Air.
He can pick up a boulder with relative ease.
It makes crushing rocks seem like such a breeze.
This is probably gonna sound like shit. But...
I love that tweet from DK Rap eBooks. It's just a bunch of random lines from the DK Rap, and then all of a sudden, one tweet was randomly, "This Kong is a fucking disgrace."
I just love that there's a DK Rap eBooks.
Yeah. I was like, I don't remember that line. All right, we should head back in and talk about the studios.
I'm gonna use the bathroom and get a drink.
Right.
Be right back.
All right. Well, I don't want to be up all night, so hurry up.
Go to picnic.
Oh, the thing I was going to say is, if you pre-order all the Aniplex volumes of Gurren Lagann, do not read the product description. It spoils everything.
Yeah, I know. I'm not even looking at them, to be honest.
But it's okay to look at like the cover. I don't think it spoils too much, but it's best to just like pre-order them now and not worry about it. It doesn't cost. It doesn't cost anything to pre-order things.
Yeah. Nah, I'll talk to you about it when, we're actually off the air.
All right.
Did you see my picture from earlier today?
Now what?
Oh, I made a picture about there's actually Redline merchandise.
Oh, I saw that, yeah.
Yeah, there's like Redline energy drinks. I just tweeted that. I just thought, oh man. I'm kind of baiting Colony Drop on that. Okay. I need to get more drop-ins. I mean, because I've only got like ward robins, and none of them are like really that positive. The more positive ones. I was gonna put the Metal Gear Alert in, but you know.
I was so scared because I heard the Windows starting up sound. I thought my laptop had crashed, but it was just my dad.
The Windows 7 sound effects?
Oh, your dad crashed.
No, like the Windows startup sound.
Oh.
What, is he rebooting?
That was the worst impression ever.
Yeah, that didn't sound anything like it.
I know.
What the fuck is your problem?
Get him. Stop, you're making it worse.
No.
Hey,
I kind of miss the...
night.
I will never stop.
I like how every PlayStation has its own unique startup sound.
Yes. Now then.
Okay, let me just export this, and we'll start the second segment.
Who are you exporting? What Mexican intern of ours did something wrong?
Where I'm exporting the WAV file, dumbass.
Oh. I thought you were firing Juan, our Mexican intern.
No, we're not.
Well, that explains why these MP...
I'm actually cool with my Mexican intern. Thank you very much.
Well, that explains why the MP3s aren't coming out anywhere near fast.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna happen. I just need to motivate them a little.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not president business, so.
Taco Tuesday.
I could kick them off the Infinity Abyss, but I don't want to.
Mm-hmm.
Because keep in mind, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because since I'm shooting to the max, yeah, I'm actually at a big infinity tower, so.
We're tuning to the max. There's baloney in our sacks.
We're the Chuny Bios. Okay. Alright.
Dude, Chunibios could be a breakfast cereal.
Chuny Bios, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
With a Rika marshmallow and
every other cereal loop has its own eye patch.
yeah. And there's what is it? Like its own little chibi Deco Mori. Yeah, that's her name, Deco Mori. Yeah.
Some of them are on fire.
Yeah, and there's like a chibi marshmallow.
Yeah, like little black flame marshmallows.
And dark, yeah.
One looks like a grimoire.
Okay, alright. Keikaku, you ready?
Yeah.
Zeke, you ready? Okay, that's good.
Let me just finish up the sandwich.
Oh, God.
I'm on the last bite. Calm down. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, alright. Okay. Ready in 3, 2, 1. And welcome back to Otaku Midnight. And in this segment, we're going to be talking about our favorite studios and not so favorite studios. So, let's go.
All right, favorites. Well, a quick pick would be Madhouse. Do some really they don't have a consistent art style. They do all sorts of weird original projects, and so it's hard to pin down anything that I would say is distinctively Madhouse. But whenever there's just something that looks really...
Soccer's to my Madhouse, and it's really good.
I know,
yeah.
And God, that looks great on Blu-ray.
Justin Sudeikis for the win, y'all.
Death Note, that's completely different. Right now they're doing Parasite. They did High School of the Dead, and that had that Araki direct show would not have been entertaining at all in the slightest if it hadn't been directed by Araki with his I know how dumb and terrible this is, I'm going to go over the top with this direction.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard Madhouse be called the king of the TV anime.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
they really are.
Their work on Parasite right now is, I can't believe how fluid the movements are of just character faces and how expressive they can be.
I'm reminded I need to check that out.
And Migi is the most adorable, disgusting alien abomination of the year.
of the year.
And it's not Saya.
Also, I love that, although there's plenty of Saya Migi fan art now, I love the image of when Migi is still explaining something to Shinichi, but is also practicing his shape-shifting. So, like, he forms a gun in his hand while talking, and people just took that screenshot of Migi and put, "Thug life."
Everyone was thinking it when they first saw it.
I know, I was saying, my hand has a gun in its hand. Your argument is invalid.
Handgun.
Yeah. They also did Hunter x Hunter, which in pretty much everyone's opinion is the best looking show to ever last that long.
They somehow did Mahoka, but hey, they can't all be winners.
Well, come on. They can't,
every studio I love has animated something I hate. I mean, I did Nisekoi.
Oh, speaking of Shaft, we're gonna go right to that. Yeah, Shaft has been basically my favorite. I've been and I want to say this right now, folks. I've been into Shaft before Madoka. Shaft started for me was with Moon Phase, but that was.
I liked Shaft before it was cool. Yeah.
I know. While I'd say I'm the Urobuchi hipster who loves everything Urobuchi, I was like, hey, I watched Psycho Pass before any of you bastards did, but
yeah, Shaft is a pretty good.
I'll admit, I hadn't watched anything by Shaft before Madoka came along. I then had to retroactively go and then get into Monogatari recently, and I'm so sorry I missed out until now. I went back and watched stuff like went back and watched the older stuff like Moon Phase, and that was all right. I guess it wasn't a favorite or anything. What else have I watched by Shaft? Obviously, Hidamari Sketch. Mikaku City Actors.
I still can't forgive them for that horrible episode 9 CGI though.
Which is apparently very, very fixed on the Blu-ray, whatever.
Yeah, I assume
that's the only problem with Shaft. Sometimes they will kind of derp up if it's TV broadcast.
Hey, they have to shaft it later. Anyway,
they gotta make people buy those Blu-rays. Unless it's Nisekoi, and then they make pointless changes that nobody likes.
Oh yeah, well, that's one case where I'm like, who cares? It's Nisekoi. I'm not gonna watch it again.
Actually, a lot of people surprisingly care about Nisekoi.
Well, yeah, it's really popular, but I can't. I'm sorry. What's weird is that stupid premise of a romantic comedy that never goes anywhere. I can usually stomach that. In this case, it annoyed me so much. It gave me such a headache just because it wouldn't. I found it so insufferable, and I hated literally every character except Onodera.
I got so bored of that shit, if I'm being honest.
I hated Toge so much.
And I know.
Like, if I hate the characters,
Toge was the cute one.
No, she was very cute physically. I hated her personality completely and everything she said. Yeah. Anyway.
I like Tsundere.
It's like, it's a shame because she's so attractive, but oh well. She is very, very attractive. Oh well. She's cute. But I mean, this isn't a rant on about Nisekoi thing. We've done this like 3 times now.
No, you've done this like 3 times now.
I'm sorry.
NTR Radio is also talked about a lot.
I'm sure I talk about it more than people who hate it.
The SLC faithful are getting tired of this.
A1 Pictures make stuff that looks really good, and they made Sword Art Online, and
they made it look really good at least. Yeah, one more thing. It houses probably one of my favorite directors in anime, and that's, of course, Akiyuki Shimbo. Yeah. I know a lot of people don't really like him. I mean, but personally, I kind of dig his style. I mean, I just like his weird.
A lot of times I've said that when it comes to whether or not a show is going to be good, it usually comes down to the director and the series composition person. The studio, like, the thing you can guess from studios usually is just how good the animation is going to be.
Yeah. And I think this Akiyuki Shimbo, I just like how he kind of adds in these weird text things, and that's usually kind of a... he's kind of like me when I was 10 years old, back when I discovered video editing. Like, wow, I can put words on screen? Cool.
You can put words on screen, and you have all the... If you can put words on screen, then you have all the credentials you need to be a Game Grumps editor.
Yeah, the words on the screen. And
I got a new one.
I like it, and of course, I really like it when Shaft teams up with Gekidan Inokuri, and I could go on for days about how much I love Gekidan Inokuri style.
Yep. You saw their style in that one episode of Gurren Lagann.
That was great. That was great.
You're talking about
Anyway,
that episode
one
everyone
thing I was
hates,
gonna say
sorry.
about one thing I was going to say about Akiyuki Shimbo is people get pretty mad when I compare his style and his themes and stuff to Ikuhara, but honestly, that I can honestly see some parallels between what he does and what Ikuhara
Ikuhara's
does.
not a bad director. That's the thing.
No, Ikuhara is amazing. People get mad when I compare it to Ikuhara because it's like they say Ikuhara is so much better than Shinbo, and it's like, how dare you compare this
Well, those
lowly
people are
stuff
idiots.
to
I
this
think
stuff?
they're
I was
both
like,
equally
really?
good.
Really?
Can I
You
just
can really see a lot of parallels between Madoka Magica Rebellion and the Adolescence of Utena. It was like,
Yeah, it's basically Utena. Yeah, it is basically it's basically the new Utena. I don't want to say the new Utena.
no, because it wasn't trying to be like that. I don't want to
Yeah, it
say
wasn't
it's.
trying, yeah.
I don't want it to seem like a lesser or a redoing, or it is its own thing.
Yeah, it really is.
I just meant his directing style, not his body of work as it is. I wouldn't compare anything he's done to Penguin Drum.
Oh hell no! To me, here's the thing. I think they're like on kind of like on a. I think they're kind of like more like on a. They're just more on different playing fields. Like
Yeah,
like
because
Shinbo's doing his thing and Ikuhara's doing his thing.
yeah, but a lot of the stuff is going on in Monogatari and stuff. Like eventually, the stuff I was noticing
Who
in
knows?
Nadeko
Maybe he's even
Medusa
influenced by
with
Ikuhara.
with Nadeko's classmates and the way she sees them as these vacant, bright beings with space and energy inside them, and how that's why she can't confront other people and hides behind her bangs and it's just plays the role of the victim and stuff. A lot of Monogatari plays into the theme of personal reality and how everything seems to look different depending on which character we're focusing on because we're seeing how they view the world, and that is something Ikuhara does a lot.
When it comes down to it, I know a lot of people would like to razz on Shinbo just because, oh, well, he did Nisekoi, he did all this fan service crap.
Because he's so indulgent, and I say, you say that like it's a bad thing. You got a problem with that?
Oh, he did Nisekoi.
Well, he did write that Rebellion ending that nobody but me liked, apparently.
Hey, I liked it.
Okay.
I liked it.
I'm going to say this. After a couple of viewings, I've kind of started to kind of like it. It may not have been the direction I wanted it to go, but at the same time, I can kind of respect it. But that's a story for another time.
Yeah.
All I gotta say is like, there's like, someone out there with a certain anime world order and said, Akiyuki Shimbo, responsible for bringing anime down the gutter. Fuck you.
Piss off.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just thought of another animation studio, KyoAni.
Yeah, KyoAni. Yeah.
Gorgeous stuff.
Yeah, they make.
Even when their shows aren't good, well, which is really only.
The thing is, I watched Tomoko Love Story recently, and I did an Anime Maru article as a joke. As a joke, I did an Anime Maru article about this, but the thing is that they've actually gotten to a point where their animation has gotten so good, and their backgrounds specifically are so realistically drawn that their characters now look out of place in those backgrounds.
And they got rid of the stupid bird.
He's in the movie, just barely. But
yeah,
it was a weaker movie without him. Not that I didn't like it, but
anyway,
the movie was like actually a very conventional. It was a very conventional like
another
summer
thing
romance movie.
To note about KyoAni is people think like, oh god, look how detailed all their stuff is. They must have this huge staff and budget. They are a really small company. Well, I'm
they really are.
They're a really small studio.
Is there a reason you've been sliding off camera for 20 minutes now?
Yeah,
Gravity.
like you're off center.
I'm sorry, this thing keeps
there was a point where I think I could see like your head, like the one side of your headphone, and that was it.
Yeah, and like the TV.
I'm like, what are you trying to show us?
This
on
won't
the
make
TV?
this won't make. Whoa, I'm a Dutch angle. This won't make a lick of sense when it goes to iTunes. My hair.
That's the reason I tune into the live streams.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I watched it on YouTube.
It's still moving. Why am I moving?
The camera.
His
Why is
webcam,
it moving?
his webcam is a mind of its own.
It really does. It won't stop moving.
Okay.
Stay there, damn you.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
Mark. I can't let you do that.
It is HAL I-1000.
It's Cam 9000.
The HAL I-1000. Does he die in lava?
Turbo. Crow. Okay. I'm just gonna stick it in this box.
Everyone just calm down. It's just a show. Relax.
Good enough. Anyway, KyoAni, it's just because they put so much time and do this stuff months and months and months before it needs to air, and go over it. But they have a really small number of people and have the same budget as any other anime. It's just the amount of time and effort and stuff.
And
So it's
they really kind of their quality is usually very top notch too. There are some
things that I think. There are something that like
I will say has a lot. It have a lot of cheap out moments, but that's neither here nor there. I didn't wreck it for me like Crystal.
There are certainly things that they've done that have been subpar by their own standards. Chunibyo Season 2 was like that. I think the TV airing of Tamika Market was like that. Yeah, but like for every show that's like a little subpar, they do something that like looks amazing. Like whether or not you liked Beyond the Boundary, I think Beyond the Boundary had some really smooth looking animation.
I think everyone agrees on that.
Yeah.
I kind of
want regardless of how you feel about Sword Art Online, it is very, very pretty.
Yes, but we always have to say that, and it annoys me, but we have to say it.
Oh man, oh no, how dare you like Sword Art Online? I can't like you anymore.
I didn't say that. I was just talking about the animation, you idiots.
If you can't be friends with someone because they like Sword Art Online, prepare to lose a lot of friends, because like it or not, that show is hella popular. Deal with it.
No, it's just something I hate where it's like you...
I think you dropped out.
Something. You like this 100%. I'm like, that's not what I said. That's not what I said.
Yeah, I mean, real talk, I don't really find Sword Art Online to be like, oh my god, worst thing ever.
I did a whole Bakugaijin show on this.
I'm totally fine with people saying that about Mahoka, though. Sorry, dudes. I hated that.
I get that. I'm just sick of people. I'm just sick of the hate trains that just won't shut up as if...
the worst.
I'm sick of the hate trains as if...
Talk about something else.
Yeah, as if
about shit you
because
like,
they never
right?
say...
Oh, I want to burn that director to the cross for doing that!
It's like,
oh, dear.
You guys never say anything new. You just repeat the same hate train over and over again.
Like, I wake up in the morning thinking, I feel like complaining about Sword Art Online more today. You know how it's still a thing, and I still hate it? I'm going to let you guys know.
Like, I don't care how much you dislike it. I don't care how much I dislike it. I just don't want to hear about it anymore. Shut
Your
up.
hatred is worthless. It changes nothing. It adds nothing, and it helps nothing. You
know what your hatred amounted to? 32,000 Blu-rays sold. Good job.
Thanks for spreading about it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to look it up and find out what it is.
It's kind of like weird.
If you want to kill it, deny its existence. Pretend it's let no one know about it.
Well, that's the thing, is that like, people seem to think that acting is more helpful than not acting on something.
Oh, but I just want to fall asleep and not act.
It's like Avatar all over again. It's like neutral Jing. Just don't do anything.
Okay, back to studios. Let's get it back to studios.
All right.
That tangent was shorter than the Shinbo tangent.
Yeah.
All right.
And another studio that I like, I haven't seen much of their stuff, but A1 Pictures, since we kind of talked about Sword Art Online, A1 Pictures, they churn out some pretty good stuff.
I always like how they have this. It's hard to describe, but they have this look to them, and then you know it's them.
Oh yeah.
But they can still change it up sometimes. Like the currently airing Seven Deadly Sins doesn't really look like their usual work. And I thought what was the other thing? Zvezda didn't really look like their usual stuff, but they're able to like change up their styles when it's called for. But other than that, they have like this. They have like almost this sort of prestige to them in the same way that I think KyoAni does too, where it's like you just look at it and you know what it is. That you know who did this, and I think that's actually really good for getting people to recognize that there are what they take for granted. I think is that there are people working on these things, and I think it's only very recently that people have come to care about the people who make their stuff. So that's good that it's identifiable.
Yeah, that is very good because I really do like knowing who made my favorite thing, and that's the reason why I really like Shaft, because they've made most of my favorite stuff. Madoka, Moon Phase, and there was another one by them I liked. It was a co-pro Mahoromatic with Gynax. Which, by the way, speaking of Gynax,
I was going to mention Gynax, but Gynax we know is dead, so I was just going to say Trigger. I was just going to say Trigger because Gynax.
Yeah, we can talk about them in this.
I'll just say Trigger because I didn't want to mention Trigger at first because they had only done Kill Kill, but I'm also loving Supernatural Battles, so I can safely say they're 2 for 2.
Well, they also did Little Witch Academia and
Little Witch Academia.
Inferno Cop.
Yeah, dude. You know what? When I come down to Texas, I ought to bring my Blu-ray with me. Yeah. You need to see that.
They're premiering it in Texas next year, aren't they?
They aren't. That was a mistake. But I think what they're going to do is they're going to have some sort of preview thing and all that stuff. Oh well. I
remember I was having this conversation with someone before, but they were just bitching about how it's taken so long.
And full disclosure, I've backed Little Witch Academia too.
Oh, good for you. You want a medal? You want a medal?
Yeah, I got it right here. It's going to be in the form of a movie coming soon.
Oh, right. I don't have a medal to give you, so.
But yeah, Gynax and Trigger, yeah. Gynax, I feel like they've made some pretty good stuff. Mahoromatic, Evangelion, and my recent favorite, which I am kicking myself for not getting into sooner, Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann.
I told you it's awesome.
Very good show. And very good ending.
You're even halfway through.
It looks good on Blu-ray. It looks good in HD. I mean, it looks good on...
I have a question.
I tested my Blu-ray. The bitrate never goes below 30 megabits per second. It's always incredibly high.
I have a question. Megabits. If Gynax is gone, who's been doing these rebuild movies?
It's Studio Kara.
It's not Gynax at all.
It's Studio Kara, and that's like Hideki Anno's own studio. And those are the people that did...
It's Private Enterprise.
His secret team.
Yeah. His Super Ninja Hyper Monkey Force Go.
With aliens.
Whatever that show was.
Ew.
I just call that the show where Greg Sipes screams.
Oh, so every show with him in it.
Hey, I like that guy. I like that guy.
Hey, I like him too. Mm-hmm.
The moment they get anyone else to voice Beast Boy ever is the moment where I stop watching whatever the hell that is.
Beast Boy is dead. I would just say Beast Boy is dead.
Yeah, exactly.
And now he's the voice of Michelangelo. The only voice of Michelangelo I want.
Actually, that's a good match.
I know, because he's the Beast Boy of the Turtles.
Exactly.
Okay.
Beast Boy could turn into Michelangelo.
Welcome to the Greg Sipes podcast.
He can turn into animals. Why can't he turn into Michelangelo?
Exactly. Okay, all right. Let's get back on it. Okay, there's also another studio that I really like. I mean, Bones is pretty good.
Bones can be hit or miss, but when they're good, they're really good. Sometimes they don't have the budget, but
my feeling was
Oron is pretty good.
Like I was going to say, while Chaika is just okay looking, it does have budget problems. It has this art style of its own that I really like. And
the thing I really like, I remember when I used to be a huge proponent of Bones, and then over the years, I think they've just gotten
they haven't
kind
put
of
out
sloppier.
As much to be as noteworthy as the rest.
Yeah,
no, they put out lots.
I mean, Soul Eater not.
They put out lots of stuff, but I'm just talking in soul animation, not soul animation. I'm just talking about in pure animation terms. I think they've just degraded over the years.
One thing that reminds me, when I was at Onicon, even though it's 2014, there's still a lot of Soul Eater cosplayers. There were zero Soul Eater not cosplayers.
Exactly. I'm not hating on the show.
Even they were like, "Oh, I love Soul Eater."
All that one girl was Soul Eater,
forget that.
It's amazing the reactions you get if you ask Soul Eater fans what they think of not. They're either going to tell you they love it, or they're just gonna walk away. It's like, I can't talk to this person. He'll infect me with his notness.
It is otaku-ness.
Exactly.
Anyway,
At the same time, it's like it's by the same guy. You can't claim that someone else came in and ruined his stuff.
Studios that can be good, but occasionally put out some pretty blurry stuff can be JC staff. So they're too hard to pinpoint. They're too hard to pinpoint. I mean, they do Index and Railgun, and those look fine.
No, I'm actually I actually really like JC staff, but I think that's more for their selection. I think that's more for their selection than their
individual stuff they've done, not the company or studio as a whole.
Yeah, sometimes the shorter stuff they do is actually better looking. Like I thought.
When they do too many stuff, that's when quality is not really in their priority sometimes.
Yeah, like I think the thing they can vary it up. I think the one I was really impressed with is actually Haneko. I thought Haneko was actually really well animated for what it was.
I never saw that. I've heard good things about it.
It's all right. But they do mix up their style a lot too, which I appreciate. Kind of like A1 Pictures. They kind of have a look to them that you can recognize, but it changes so much that it's harder to.
But there's another studio. I mean, that I thought was all right in the 80s and 90s, but not so much now. Toei Animation.
God, they are so bad now. They're so bad.
Yeah. The only recent Toei thing I really want to see is Smile Precure, and that's it.
I never cared for Precure. I tried, but I was
sorry. I think Toei's problem is kind of the same problem that Shinai Animation has, where it's like they're kind of the
animation.
They're kind of the networks company. You know what I mean?
Another thing is, no one even thinks about them just because of just how few stuff they do. That I was like, oh, I didn't even know they were still around. Artland. And I was like, Artland? Who's ever heard of them? They do Mushishi. No, they do Mushishi, and they did Senran Kagura the animation. As if those shows are anything like each other at all.
Oh, shit.
Otherwise, they don't do anything.
I swear, I thought that was someone else, but yeah, I guess they did. Has anyone seen anything by this one studio that I don't think I've ever seen a show done by them? I know they did the cutscenes for Catherine, but has anyone seen anything by Studio 4C?
Oh,
yeah, they do the Evangelion movie.
No, that's Kara, man.
Oh, sorry.
I have seen some stuff by Studio 4 Degrees, and that was some of their stuff they did on Animatrix.
Yeah, I love the idea that studios name themselves after like science terms, like the new studio that just came around, Studio 3 Hertz.
Studio 3 Hertz.
Yeah, they're doing Sora no Method. That's their debut, which they're good, by the way. If anything else, I can praise their animators.
Let's see, what's another
Oh my God, Utena is on sale.
Utena, go for it if you don't have it already.
I already have it. It's the same sale they did last year. I'm just saying. I'm telling other people.
I might try to.
By the way, they had the Right Stuff sales going on. That looked impressive. The Funimation bundle sale looked really underwhelming to me.
Well, because they're still too much.
Exactly. It doesn't look like a bundle.
I really glad I got Royal Space.
Any of the shows were just things that made me think, oh right, I don't have that. I guess I might as well. It's not anything I really care for. If it is, it's something I already have. Except for stuff like this. My problem with it is that's too long for me to want.
Yeah.
The thing that pisses me off though is that it's not really even a discount. It's like they just put two items together and just added their prices together, and they call that a sale.
Fair enough.
Like you can't just bundle shit together and call it a sale. There has to be some kind of discount there. Otherwise, I could just buy two separate items.
Can't. Uh-oh, we're getting to Aniplex territory.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
Oh, studios that I think are underrated. The one studio I always think is underrated is Silverlink. Which was kind of.
I know they did Watamode. I don't think I remember seeing anything else by them.
No, they do tons of shit. They did Watamode. They did Dustman of Amnesia, Kokoro Connect, Baka to Test.
I liked how.
Oh, Baka to Test! I love that.
I liked how Dustman of Amnesia looked.
Yeah, they do Prisma Ilia, which but Prisma Ilia has some fantastic animation.
What's weird is Prisma Ilia can go from really great looking to really cheap looking, depending on if it's a comedy scene or not. But that's how anime goes. But when all of a sudden it's a fight scene, it's like, hey, look, the budget's back.
Dude, some of the fight scenes in Prisma Ilia are like on par with UFO table stuff.
And then all of a sudden it looks like crap sometimes. So I wouldn't say it's great.
I need to get into Prisma Ilia. I know
Prisma Ilia is just okay. But hey, I bought it.
If you asked him after season 1, he would have said it's fantastic.
Oh, wait a minute, I was gonna say, do you already have it, or do you still need to?
I still need to get it. I know I saw it.
Mr. Chance, that was yesterday's sale.
Oh, what?
That was yesterday's mega deal, and it's over.
Yeah, well, I didn't have any money.
A mega deal.
One day only.
Yeah, Silverlink is actually, I think they were spun off from Shaft.
What, for Silverlink? Oh, wow.
Yeah, they were shut up. It says here, Shin Aonuma, originally an assistant director from Shaft, directs most of the studio shows and does their signature style.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that at all. I mean, I know, like, the director, I think it was one of the directors for Hidamari's sketch. I know he now works at Dean, and that's the reason why Sakura Trick kind of looked that way.
Speaking of Dean, the show that surprised me the most to find out it was a Dean show was actually Nura Rise of the Yokai Clan, which looked real. It didn't look amazing, but it looked really good for knowing that it was Dean.
Dean is kind of somewhere in the middle for me. I mean, I don't really care for him, but they're not my favorite either. I kind of.
Well, I think the thing is when Dean is bad, Dean is mimetically bad.
Yeah,
when Dean puts out episode 26 of Higurashi, they put out episode 26 of Higurashi.
Yeah, Dean's never really great, and when they're bad, it's notable. So of course they have a terrible reputation.
I can tell with Log Horizon 2 that they are trying.
Anyway, yeah, Studio Dean was going to be one of the
What?
New holiday deals just went up for. Oh wait, never mind. It's just DVDs. Who cares? Not Blu-rays.
Who cares?
Who wants those?
Who cares?
Exactly.
Who wants Tiger Money on DVD? It's Blu-ray.
Just watch it on Hulu Plus. Probably better quality that way.
Gross.
Blu-ray.
DVDs of HD shows. Nasty.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Any other studios? Because.
Yeah, there's tons. I just gotta look
Sunrise.
up. Sunrise does some of my favorite stuff, but they also disappoint me sometimes. You know.
Excel World doesn't count.
When was I ever disappointed in Excel World?
Well, it's like, oh no, they're not making my Excel World season 2. Where?
Well, I don't get it because they have like 12 teams and they can't get one of them to do it. Like. They're not. I know the one that did Excel World is doing Love Live now, but they're not all doing Love Live.
Well, they're doing that shitty Cross Ange show, which no.
Yeah. Well, they always have some.
For good reason.
Every season they always have some crappy thing. You know.
And
I try not to judge them for that.
Reconquista, which I heard is actually kind of surprisingly good, apparently.
They were actually Sunrise was one of the first studios I really paid attention to because they did Code Geass, and when I was younger, that was one of the shows that got me way. I was already like into anime, but I was like way more into it after watching Code Geass.
Same with me. As I mentioned, Code Geass is what got me back into anime.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Yeah. It's Production IG.
Production IG, I don't think they're the studio.
I wish my brother would stop calling them pig.
Oh,
I just
production.
Right.
Why?
Right. Actually, I just learned this right now, which is kind of weird. Is that Psycho-Pass 2 went to Tatsunoko Productions from Production IG. The weird thing is Production IG was founded by ex-Tatsunoko staff. I just learned that.
Ooh.
So it's like it just bounced back, it rubber banded.
Yeah, it seems like that's like the studio. It seems like Production IG. That's like the studio that the quote unquote mainstream Western fan base seems to like. I'm really trying my best to stay away from the term Western fan base.
Yeah. I do know that Production IG is one of the few studios where when they do CGI, it actually looks pretty good.
Yeah, I will give them that. Like I know, like
yeah, like Robotics Notes, Ghost in the Shell.
I didn't realize there was.
Attack on Titan doesn't count because that's Wit Studio, which was a thing.
Wasn't that yeah? Wasn't that like a division of?
Yeah, it's a new division of them, so it's not technically.
It was either a division or they were known by a different name. Then I don't know. You getting tired there?
Yeah, but
yeah. Studio Pierrot.
Studio Pierrot, I mean, I kind of like them a little bit better than Toei. I'll be honest. They made
yeah, yeah, they did. That was good.
Sabagebu, which I kind of dropped out of.
Yeah, I feel like I should have watched more of that. It looks funny from screenshots I've seen.
I dropped that like episode 3 or 4. I don't know why. I think I just wanted to. I think I just wanted to clear up space in that one day.
Yeah, I'll give it another chance.
Maybe someday. I think I just wanted to. I wanted less shows to watch on whatever day it was airing. I can't remember. I think it was Sunday. I can't remember. White Fox. White Fox is a studio that I think I've seen. I think I've seen every show by White Fox except Jormungand. Is it Jormungand or? It's either Jormungand. It's Jormungand or Jormungand. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. Something like that. Yeah. Except for that, I think I've seen every show they've done. I really like them. They did Steins Gate, which has that. Steins Gate has that that look to it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's my White Fox. Yeah, I guess I've seen a White Fox anime.
Hey,
yeah,
they also
Supersonico the animation.
Oh
let's not talk about Supersonico the animation.
Yeah, let's go, and let's not talk about Super Pochako.
They did do Gochu Usa though, which I kind of liked.
Yeah.
The coffee house show.
Yeah, that's VZ's show of the year, I guess.
I guess.
Sorry, I need more than that.
Yeah, I liked it surprisingly well for a show about coffee, and I hate coffee.
I just couldn't get into it just because it didn't have any hook for me.
Yeah, they're doing a Kamiga Kill now, which looks great. I'm surprised how much they're getting past censors too, actually.
Oh wow!
I guess it's not a studio thing though; that's more of a network thing.
Yeah, it has to be, or like, network came back. You gotta censor this part, this part, this part.
Yeah. Still not as impressive as what Hunter x Hunter got away with an 11 a.m. on Sunday morning time slot before they moved it.
Yeah, didn't you have to move it to like 2 a.m. or some shit like that?
They moved it to 2 a.m. on Wednesday nights, but they still managed to go through with it. So, and the animation didn't really drop in quality, so I guess they just had that much money behind it. Everyone was worried
when the camera didn't drop. I'm just way down in my chair now.
Yeah. Everyone was worried when they heard there was moving to 2 a.m. on Wednesdays. They thought, oh no, the budget's going to go to shit. But it didn't, so good on Madhouse.
Yay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, what?
I mean, I can't really think of any more studios besides Ghibli, but, you know...
Yeah, there's them.
That's pretty much probably a little too much.
I tried to watch that thing that what the hell is what is
that
his son's name?
Thing that turned me off, to be honest.
Yeah, the all CGI thing directed by Goro Miyazaki, the world's most entitled director.
The most entitled, you say?
Well, that's what I've heard anyways. That he's a very he's not easy to work with. I've heard.
Hey, what about Brain Space?
Oh,
Brain Space is amazing. I love those guys.
Yeah, I like I love Bakano and Durarara's distinct feel. They did season 2 of Spice and Wolf, and that looked fine. Although season 1, I don't want to make it sound like season 2 was a disappointment or anything, because it wasn't. Season 2 was great.
They did Ishuka on Friends, which had a nice look to it.
I know they did freaking Penguin Drum.
Yeah. I'm disappointed that they're not doing the second -2 and second-3 seasons of Durarara. That's Studio Yeah, that's Studio Shuka, who I've never even heard of before.
Oh dear. Uh-oh.
The previews look fine, but then again, their previews. So
yeah, that could say anything. Speaking of that, I might go through D-Ra-Ra to kind of get myself ready for that.
Are you gonna watch some?
I've watched it like 3 times, so I'm all ready.
Dude, we should get that on a drop, and we should just have me going. And whenever we bring up the
record that, I'll put that in.
Okay, I'll record it.
Okay. All right. Anything else before we move on? Because
I could list them. Gonzo's satellite.
Gonzo, Strike Witches. I mean, from what I saw.
Is that good? I mean, animation-wise, is that good?
It's that's the thing that Gonzo put all their
a lot of their budget into.
And made them go bankrupt. And Strike Witches looked great for Gonzo, and that caused them to go bankrupt because they put too much money into it. I don't remember who did season 2 of Strike Witches. It wasn't Gonzo though. Gonzo did.
It was I swear I know this. I just don't know.
Did Welcome to the NHK, which had huge budget problems, but it was still a good show.
Yeah, that was very good. Yeah.
Was it? Because I've never seen it, but every clip I've seen looks good though.
Yeah.
Maybe they're just picking the best ones.
Yeah, I know I really liked Welcome to the NHK from them, but I can't seem to kind of rewatch it for some reason. But then again, it's kind of a very uncomfortable show.
There's AIC Plus, who I thought they were amazing when they did Data Live Season 1, and I thought they were mediocre when they did Data Live Season 2.
What a quality drop.
Yeah, well, it wasn't like a huge drop, but it was enough to make me go, maybe you're not always this good. Because the thing that impressed me is that Data Live has that one artist that I know very well. I can't remember her name, so I guess my knowing her well status is in question. But they perfectly got her art style down with Season 1 to the point where I thought she was drawing every individual frame. But with Season 2, that kind of stopped. Speaking of that artist, there's David Production, though.
Who has done JoJo's?
Yeah. I still remember the shit that was slung when they did the Neptunia anime because all the JoJo fans were like, they're stealing JoJo from us. I'm like, JoJo wasn't set to air for another half a year, you crazy, crazy people.
You crazy bastard.
Don't.
JoJo's fun. It does more with less, and it has such a feel to it that it doesn't matter if it doesn't have great production values just because they know what to do with it. It's hard to describe.
You know, I really want to get into JoJo, but do I really have to? But I know, like I talked about with a friend.
If you want, you can skip straight to Stardust Crusaders. The thing is, though, I also really, really loved Part 2, so I don't know what to tell you. Just jump in wherever you want.
They did do an OVA for it, didn't they?
Oh God, no! Don't watch that.
What?
What, that stuff from the 90s?
No, they adapted Part 2 in some way, didn't they?
Yeah, Part 2 is episodes 11 through 26. Because Phantom Blood is only 10 episodes long.
Is that condensed, or are these arcs like wildly different lengths?
Wildly different lengths.
Oh, okay, because Stardust Crusaders is like 52 episodes. It's going to be, right?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Phantom Blood was really short.
That's starting up again in the winter, I hear.
Yeah, right. A lot of people are pumped.
Little birdie told me.
Okay. Anything else before we move on to the third segment? I
could, but I see we're running on steam here, or on fumes. Steam fumes.
Yeah. Yeah. I kind of want to.
If we have things to say about significantly more, we'll just do another thing on it.
Yeah, maybe like another studio episode, maybe. But
yeah.
All right. Well, that's gonna do it for this second segment. Keep it right here on Otaku Midnight. And we're out.
This is the part where we think of all the things we didn't list and go like, oh, we're so stupid for not mentioning that.
That's the reason why you take notes, kids.
I did. I just left them upstairs.
Well, you should have brought them. You should have brought them down, buddy.
I don't know what I was doing. I did notes for the newsreel thing, but those are sticky notes on my laptop. So.
All right.
I make such extensive use of Windows sticky notes. I have like 50 sticky notes open all the time.
All right. So, Keikaku Cat, you're still all right for the third segment?
Yeah, it's just answering mail.
All right. I think I only have like one message. At least that's the last time I checked.
So it'll be short.
It might be long, especially there might be a debate. So.
Oh boy!
Aww.
Getting my hands all rubbed together. Can you hear that?
I don't want a long debate.
Is that coming across?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop rubbing.
Is it getting obnoxious yet?
Stop rubbing. Start.
Just imagine
right.
it. Just imagine it's plump
All right.
juice.
Wave 3 right of steals just went up. Let's see here. Familiar of Zero. That High School of the Dead OVA is $3 now because it's a single 15-minute OVA.
You know what pissed me off is that.
But still, it's a $3 Blu-ray.
What pissed me off is I was looking to see if they did a save edition of Shauna season 3 yet, which they haven't. But the thing that ticked me off was that I saw the Blu-ray release of the OVAs. 4 OVAs for like $30.
Angel Beats on Blu-ray for $25.
It's not bad.
Go for it.
I already have it though.
If you can't watch it on Netflix for whatever reason, it's not bad.
Let's see. Dirty Pair. Familiar of Zero, season 1. Have it.
That's
already.
that's the only season that was dubbed, wasn't it?
Right. Season 2 is being released sub only, and even Christina V's upset with that because she's like, I would have reprised the role if you had asked me.
Well, yeah, but I think the thing that goes unsaid there is I would have reprised the role if you asked me and have you paid me.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, we're not doing that. Besides,
wait a minute. How was Christina V in that? Because that was a Sentai thing.
No. Season 1 was released a long time ago before Sentai got the hands on it, way back when Jenny did it. And also, that was way back when Bang Zoom was not any good yet, and that dub was awful. Like, I've never heard Christina V sound so bad. Okay. It was like a 2006 dub or something.
It's getting to the point for me where I kind of wish everything was Bam Zoom because I'm really I like everyone there.
I love how good they are now.
Yeah.
I just wish people would move past some of the mistakes they made in the Durarara dub and just get over and be like, hey, they're good now. Everyone's like, ew, Bang Zoom is dubbing Kill la Kill. I'm not gonna like that. Watch it, baby. It's good.
What was the mistakes they made with Durarara? Johnny Young Bosch's Russian accent.
I didn't like the voice of any of the teenagers. I loved Johnny Young Bosch as Izaya, Crispin Freeman as Shizuo.
Yeah, I'll be right back. Just one.
Wait a sec. You don't like Daryl Gibbagaboo? I don't know his name.
Nah.
Daryl Gorilla.
The K-On! Movie is $14 now. Love Lab is on sale. Love Lab is on sale.
It's worth it to see that cringeworthy scene where they're trying to speak English to someone who speaks English, but they're already speaking English, so there's like they just make a lot of stupid faces for no reason. You're like if you're watching a dub, you have no idea what the scene is about. That one scene in the K-On! Movie, just like whatever. Did you just accidentally mute yourself, or was that on purpose?
That wasn't me.
How could Cubane mute you if he's not even in his chair? Or am I just frozen?
On sale. Now I gotta get you guys to get it.
What are you trying to push on me now?
Penguin Drum.
Oh, never saw it.
Yes, it had a Stephen Foster dub, but it's such a good show.
What Foster dub?
Penguin Drum. It's on sale. Both parts for $24.49 each.
I really hope they
Oh, and yay! Love Lab is on sale. And listen to me, girls. I Am Your Father is on sale. And all of season two of K-On! And the movie is on sale. I mean, I have those, and I have.
All I was trying to say is that Johnny Young Bosch can whisper to me in Russian any day.
Well, yeah.
Okay, all right.
Oh, I thought you wouldn't like him. He's a Christian.
Yeah, but he doesn't make Christian music, so that's a plus.
Well, yes, but he said that his band music is his way of connecting to God.
I I feel like we just had the same conversation 2 weeks ago, did we not?
Yeah, I was about to say.
I just want to.
Like, seriously.
I want to bring you.
Okay, listeners, go back to last week's episode, find the part where we had that conversation, and then go to this week's episode and see if it's not word for word the same conversation.
I'm time traveling here. Okay, Time Enforcer Anubis will like this. Upate is on sale.
Yeah,
because who bought it besides him?
What's
Yeah, because he's the only one. You talk about me being the only one who bought Flowers of Evil. I don't know anyone who bought freaking Upate except you.
Well, I can think. Well, I could probably. I think Pervy Fat Man may have bought one.
Okay. Dang. Okay, so High School of the Dead is $24.49. The OVA is $3. That's everything for less than $30 on Blu-ray.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Y'all ready?
Yeah. Let's do this.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Ready in 3, 2, 1, and welcome back to Otaku Midnight. We have mail. This mail comes from Otaku Anthony, and he writes. Let me just get this.
You printed it out.
Yes, I did.
Professionals, people.
Yeah, I kind of got this idea from what's his name? I got this idea from John's Arcade.
Yeah, at least we're not at least we're not like Mahalo Daily, where we just pull out a set. We get handed an iPad and we're just like, and this is the mail we got this week.
No, I have a tablet, so.
No. I just noticed those Magi: The Labyrinth of Magic DVDs are on sale, but that's Aniplex on sale.
Let me just stop you. It's Moggy. It's Moggy.
Moggy. Well, I screwed it up. I must delete it in shame.
Exactly.
Okay, all right. So, okay, this one comes from Otaku Anthony.
Hey.
Otaku Anthony, it's your pal, Otaku Anthony, and I'm writing to you guys about the recent anime shitstorm that is known as Vic Mignogna being cast in Free, Eternal Summer. While I'm not interested in Free, as it is not my jam, the way that fans are reacting to him being cast upsets me as an anime fan. The part that really got to me the most was the Change.org petition to get Funimation to recast the Rin Matsuoka role that Vic will be playing in the dub. While I give credit to those who are upset about Vic being cast in the show as being passionate about the series, the creation of a petition to get him removed from a show is at best superfluous. I can't read that word.
Superfluous.
Superfluous, thanks. English, how does it work? Superfluous and at worst misguided. I do, however, support the use of petitions for bringing issues forward to government officials or issues towards companies. However, this isn't like someone who has wrongly imprisoned or pardoned tried to get a corporation to stop a controversial practice. This is about people being butthurt about a Christian, and this is about people being butthurt about a VA in a cartoon, for Christ's sakes. I know we hear all the rumors about Vic being a homophobe, but until I see concrete evidence or see firsthand, I will treat this as nothing but rumors. As someone who is a supporter of LGBT issues and considers himself bi-curious, I could care less about if Vic is homophobic or not. Vic is entitled to his own beliefs and opinions, and will not change my opinion of his. Obviously, if he is homophobic, I will disagree with him, but that will not. Wait, I read that wrong. That was a. Anyway.
Gotta search for that key.
Yeah, well, it keeps turning off, so anyway. Okay. I think Vic is a good voice actor, and I've heard him in and I've enjoyed most of the roles that I've heard him in. I still think the best way to show disapproval for any products is to vote with your wallet and write to the company as to why you are not buying said product. I wrote to Funimation when they first announced they were going to release Dance the Vampire Boon edited in an edited form when I was not going to buy their product as a result. However, when they changed their mind, I did buy the product. If people don't want to hear Vic voice a show, they can still buy the show and just watch it subbed, or they can just stream it subbed. As someone who leans on the left on the political spectrum, as am I am getting tired of all the social justice warrior bullshit that I see popping up on any fandom, especially with this. The Funimation is not going to recast Vic's part in the show just because they're upset about Vic being in the show. The more I see the SJW creeping into the anime fandom, the more I want to stop dealing with anime fans. I do apologize for the length of this email, but there was something that really bothered me, and I wanted to get it off my chest. Later, Otaku Anthony.
All right.
Well, thanks for actually writing. Thanks for actually writing to us.
Well, yeah. I disagree. Well, I believe the term like SJW did serve a good purpose for a while. Now it's just lost all meaning when it comes to anyone who tries to.
But they gave it. That's not something that people started calling him. That's a meaning that they gave themselves that we call them.
Whatever. I just don't use it anymore.
You can't just turn around and be like, no, we don't want to be called that anymore, even though you yourself told us to call you that.
But that's far from the point here. That we're just splitting hairs on terminology here. Now, the thing is,
I mean, I know. Okay, the thing is, the only solid things that I have is your little off-the-record comments that you've actually had a conversation with some people from the industry about Vic.
Now, the thing is, though, someone else is, while there are even some other voice actors who don't care for Vic, none of them want to actively ruin his career or get him not cast in things anymore. They don't. Well, they wouldn't take things that far, and that's just unprofessional and shit.
There is legitimate things to start petitions for and to demand things of companies for. Like if somebody started a petition to get a re-release of that Sailor Moon box set, that's a legitimate cause.
Yeah, I would do that. But as for the whole Vic Mignogna,
this is not.
I am sorry, but until I hear actual allegations, and not just some bullshit from Tumblr.com or Twitter.com of all things, especially on the assault thing, until I hear an actual police report or some reputable news source that talks about this, to be frank, I'm not going to give a shit. I mean, yeah, we have the whole Clarence thing, and that whole assault with the whole Clarence
page. Yeah. I know about Clarence. Let me tell you.
Thing, but like I said, those are legitimate things. Those are legitimate.
You should never base your entire view on someone on hearsay and rumors and speculation. But the thing is, even if he is a homophobe, it's like, there's a billion homophobes out there with far higher paying jobs than him. It's like, who cares? That does not.
There's nothing you can do about it. He's going to keep being in dubs. If he's going to be in everything you like, you can't stop it. Sorry.
And you know what? Even if he is, Funimation hiring a homophobe does not mean that the company is homophobic. If they were homophobic, they probably would have never licensed free.
Yeah,
he's hired because of his voice acting skill.
Yeah. And, God damn it, you keep distracting me. I was going to say something really awesome and insightful, and now you've just distracted me.
Basically, all I'm just going to say is, until I hear rumors, not just, oh, I heard from Ashley's sister's cousin twice removed that Vic called her an asshole and said she was a fag, and then
Well, what are you gonna do about it?
It's like that's the kind of shit that bothers me. And if he is homophobic, he doesn't really seem to be that kind of guy who's gonna go all fucking Westboro Baptist Church over that shit.
He'll open the gate of truth.
And you know what? Is that I'm almost positive that there are plenty of voice actors out there who actually are homophobic, and we don't know that. It's like, you can't just make these kind of value judgments.
Vic Mignogna is homophobic because he hates yaoi.
Oh no.
How dare he not like yaoi?
Yeah. As if there aren't plenty of people who aren't. It's like
I know plenty of gay people that don't care for yaoi. I mean, I know Keikaku Cat doesn't care for Yuri, but that doesn't make him homophobic.
Yeah.
I hope I'm not.
No, you're not. Don't let them tell you that. You know, I hate these like you have to have prerequisites to like something. You know what I mean? It's just.
I just don't get the logic of some of these people. It's just like, guys, it's like stop fucking bitching and stop trying to ruin some guy's career. Get a fucking life. I mean, I hate using that term, but that's the only thing I can say is honestly, get a fucking life.
Well, what does it really matter? These people are just blowing off steam. Nothing they do is going to change anything.
I mean, like I said, until I hear like police reports or anything like that, honestly, I'm not going to give not that much of a shit about it.
A wise man once said, "Shut the fuck up and prove it."
Oh, but you can't prove, like, oh, someone raped me. Oh,
no, you
of course,
can't.
Of course, you're gonna have people on. Of course, they're gonna fight all the time.
No, Cubic. You can't prove rape because rape is everywhere.
Oh God.
I'm no way in hell am I making jokes about that.
Love the smell of rape in the morning.
Dude, let's not go there.
Stop. I'm going there.
Stop.
Don't make me kick you off the show. I can do that.
I'm sorry, I looked at you funny. Must have raped you.
Dude, please. Come on, man.
I'm done. I'm fine.
Anyway, no.
As you were trying to say, Cat.
Vic Mignon hasn't broken any laws, and he's not going anywhere, and you can't stop it.
And also, too, unless if it's like, who was that voice actor? I think he was in Penguin Drum. That
Guardiola.
Those charges were dropped.
I can confirm. Yes, but Sentai still wants nothing to do with him anymore now, and he's not going. While he's been in a few dubs of things that have come out recently, that was stuff that was recorded a long time ago, and he's not going to be in anything new.
Which kind of makes me. I get why Sentai's doing that. They don't want more bad publicity, which leads to less sales. Because if there's anything that Sentai needs, it's sales. But it really kind of bothers me because the charges were dropped. It's not like that guy needs to be punished for not doing anything.
It's not like they ever needed him. Have you ever heard him sound good at all?
That's a good point.
Shots fired.
At least Vic Mignogna has a lot of talent.
Artistry.
He can sound cool.
I know all this bullshit started like about 10 years ago, like not 10 years ago, but like back when like
I mean, I love English dubs. I find the good in dubs that people really hate. If there's actually a voice actor I don't like, there must be something really, really wrong.
Yeah.
He's not even like an actor. He talks in his weird lispy accent voice, and that's what he does. He doesn't act.
He just speaks. I just really don't like it when people make value judgments on people that they've never met, just based on tittle-tattle and prittle-prattle from others.
Yeah, like, there's this stupid guy, I'm not going to say his name, but
Is it? No, I'm just kidding.
But yeah, it's like the one thing that really disappointed me. It's like this dude is a fucking college professor, and he's buying into that shit. It's like, oh, I remember like when I was kind of like razzing on all the on all the Vic hate.
To people who honestly really really hate Vic Mignogna, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? Refuse to watch anything that he's in? Guess you can't watch Attack on Titan. You can't watch Excel World. You better not watch Tiger and Bunny. Better not watch Full Metal Alchemist. Can't play Smash Brothers. Bet you better not be watching Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods. I'm sure he's an extra background character. Can't watch Space Dandy.
Battle of Gods.
Don't watch Space Dandy. Don't watch Free. I guess you just shouldn't ever watch any English dubs ever anymore.
It's just, well, there are some people who want that, but it just really annoys me when people start blacklisting things like that because it's like you just don't want to enjoy anything, do you?
Oh, because I remember like I'm gonna be honest. I saw Ender's Game and I fucking loved it. And I remember like I think I got unfollowed by someone just for saying I liked Ender's Game.
Okay. Let me just say something. A creator's beliefs and a creator's perspective and their worldviews have little to nothing to do with anything they make.
Yeah, zero. You know what that means to me? Absolutely fucking nothing. I say this as someone who's bisexual, okay? That is fucking bullshit, to me. Because Nah, I'm not gonna say that. But I was gonna say something, but I didn't want to like blow this whole. I didn't want to like
People need to start divorcing a creator's personal life and personal beliefs from the things that they do, because it's just you
separate the artist from the art. Separate the art from the artist. That's what I've done with Koichi Sugiyama stuff.
Yeah.
But I know some fucking people have a hard time with that for some stupid reason.
It's just another one. It's another one of those causation does not equal correlation things. It's just no, that's probably wrong. Never mind.
But yeah,
it's a similar sort of thing that people just jump to these conclusions.
Yeah, I don't really get it either. And to be honest, this is just the kind of shit that really annoys me when people. And heck, as kind of like I was in preparedness for this, I actually listened to the Vic Mignogna Ancast as kind of like
He got really defensive. Yeah. I can tell people I'm so mad at him when I was like, oh hey, Zach's actually not making fun of you here. You don't have to act like he. It was like, oh well, Vic.
See, the thing is, I'm more offended that you listen to Ancast than the fact that you listen to Vic Mignogna.
Well, I like it. Well, I like Ancast, and so does some people from NTR Radio. So there you go. But anyway, as far as Ancast is concerned, I mean, yeah, I know he did get a little defensive, but I kind of don't blame him when he kind of.
I know. It's like I can't imagine what people have probably confronted him.
Heck,
over
you know what? I would be raising hell about that shit too. I would do that same shit.
People are always like defensiveness automatically equals guilt. No, it doesn't. It means they're fucking tired of your stupid shit.
Yeah, I never got that at all. It's like, oh, if he's being defensive about it, that means he's guilty. Fuck you, man. Fuck you, okay?
We are accusing you of this. No, I didn't do it. He's in denial. Get him. Okay, fine, I did do it. He admits it. Get him.
It's just a no-win situation.
It's just the truth does not matter to these people. They just want to hear what they want to hear. And
everyone who is already determined to hate you will do it, regardless of what happens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the people out there, including the people out there on Tumblr.com that like to say, "Oh, it's homophobic for this," it's like keep hating haters because he's not going anywhere. So you know what? You better fucking deal with it, you goddamn whiners.
Yikes. We're all fired. We're all dead.
We're all on fire.
Yeah. But yeah, that's basically it. Do you have anything else before I end the show?
No.
What about you?
I see a lot of interesting things in the latest Right Stuff sale. I'm going to get some Love Lab and maybe Upat, but I don't think I really want that.
Maybe Upate?
Yeah, but I probably don't want that.
If you want our third segments to not be a barren wasteland, please send us things. Come on.
Yeah, please. We appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, I know I got a little passionate back there, but that's just how much this shit really pisses me off. It's like, it's like stop bitching. Do you want free or not? Do you want free to succeed here or not?
It's just cheap. It's cheap. It's dollar store activism.
Dollar store activism.
No, it's like these people. It's like, I see a potential issue. I'm going to confront it. Look at me. I'm the big hero who's going to combat social injustice.
That's a double shots fired right there.
Double kill.
I should probably put in the headshot thing. Headshot.
Yeah, any of those.
Okay, what about okay, so nothing from you, Keikaku Cat, nothing from you,
I'm
Z.
all ready to go.
I'm fine.
Alright, so that's the show. We're gonna be taking a month-long we're gonna be taking a break for Christmas, but however, we're going to do a crossover Christmas episode. I mean, that's kind of to be determined at this point, so we might just do a Christmas episode maybe somewhere in December, but for right now, don't expect any regular episodes until January. So, yeah. So, yeah, That's the show. And even though
you want to list out the email address?
Oh, email address. The email address is otakumidnight@gmail.com. That is spelled otakumidnight@gmail.com. And but yeah, and as always, you can always send us stuff there. And as always, so yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. And even though there's some bad rumors about us every time we say it, this is Otaku Midnight.